Okay, welcome back. So previously we have seen the hyperpine structure for the hydrogen. So in that case, we need to explain the various spin state for the electron, or the spin quantum number for the electron, then spin quantum number for the nucleus. And in case of proton, we know that the spin quantum number is 1 by 2, and how that first electron is get splitted into the two energy states, that is ms is equals to minus 1 by 2 and plus 1 by 2, and afterwards, once that this splitting has been occurred, we get the further splitting of, or the interaction of this electron in the two different energy states with the nucleus, which has resulted into the two lines. Okay, two lines in the ESR spectrum. Okay, and there is one correction. Okay, here it should be plus 1 by 2 and here minus 1 by 2. Okay, 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 it is right. It is right. So we get the two spectrum. Okay, the two lines in the ESR spectrum, and the nature of ESR spectrum will be like experimental spectrum will obtain in the form of derivative lines. Okay, so we will get the spectrum in the derivative form, which is nothing but likewise we get the spectrum, okay, as that of the potentiometric titration. So we get the this type of peaks in the ESR spectrum. So one is in the upward and another one is the downward direction due to the derivative nature of the peak. Okay, so ESR spectrum is nothing but the derivative type of peaks. The next point is the next example is the methyl radical. So in case of methyl radical, there are three protons, so three nucleus are there, and along with this one unpaired electron is there. So methyl radical contains the one unpaired electron and three protons. Okay, so for one proton we are having the spin value for the nucleus is 1 by 2. So for three protons we get the spin value of nucleus as the 3 by 2. So the mi values for the each nucleus should be minus 3 by 2, minus 1 by 2, plus 1 by 2 and plus 3 by 2. Okay, so there are four values for the nuclear spin, and the spin quantum number for electron is again same, that is 1 by 2. So hence the ms value is again plus or minus 1 by 2. So again we can say that, okay, here we see that, so in absence of again external magnetic field, okay, in absence of external magnetic field we get the no splitting pattern. So if we externally apply certain magnetic field, so it will result into the splitting of electrons. First splitting of electron is occur. So once we get the splitting of electron, then it will interact with the three nucleus. Here there are the three nucleus. So for each nucleus we are going to get the 1 by 2 nuclear spin quantum number. So for three nucleus it will be 3 by 2. So we have considered that overall spin quantum number for the nucleus, which is comes out to be plus 3 by 2 to minus 3 by 2. So it has the four values, that is plus 3 by 2, plus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2. Then next is the minus 3 by 2 to plus 3 by 2. Okay, so the arrangement is likewise, and the lines or the allowed transitions are from the like this transition is allowed, okay, from ms value minus 1 by 2 to ms value of plus 1 by 2, because the delta ms value comes out to be the minus 1. Then next for mi it should be delta mi should be 0. So the only transition which has resulted into the delta mi value equals to 0 are allowed at transition, and that is only possible when the transitions are from plus 3 by 2 to plus minus 3 by 2, or plus 3 by 2, plus 1 by 2 to again plus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 to minus 1 by 2, and last minus 3 by 2 to minus 3 by 2. Okay, so there are total four lines. So this is the experimental explanation of the spectra. Okay, experimental explanation of given spectra. So how we can next like theoretically predict the number of lines? Again we can use that same formula, that is 2ni plus 1. where I is the nuclear quantum number for, okay, each nucleus we need to consider. So here there are the three protons, and each of these three protons are equivalent protons. So we did not to be like consider the different protons. So all of these proton will behave in the same manner because they are the equivalent proton. So in this formula we are going to consider the number. So we need not to be like multiply or consider the overall spin of the three protons. So here we can consider the spin for the single proton, that is 1 by 2, then the number of total proton, that is 3, and 2 is nothing but the that is constant in the formula. So overall we get the 4 lines. Okay, so in either way we get the 4 lines, but this is the experimental explanation for the spectrum obtained, and this will gives you the theoretically prediction of the number of lines in the ESR spectrum. Okay, theoretical prediction of the number of lines in the ESR spectrum. So next is the, okay, ESR spectrum for the SO3 twice NO anion. Okay, so in case of this nucleus we get the one unpaired electron is there which will interact with the nitrogen nucleus, but the nitrogen nucleus is having the nuclear spin quantum number I is equals to 1. Okay, the nuclear spin quantum number I value is comes out to be 1. So delta or the specifically Mi values or the magnetic quantum number for nucleus will comes out to be the +1, 0 and -1. So overall there are the three values which we will get for the nucleus. So that is +1, 0 and -1. And the for electron as usual we get the two values, that is +1 by 2 and -1 by 2. So the ESR spectrum will contain the three equally spaced lines. So we get the triplet. Okay, so here we can say that here we get the quartet, here we get the doublet in the ESR spectrum, here get the quartet for the methyl radical, and in case of this we get the triplet. Okay, triplet. So how triplet is obtained again, electron will split it first in certain external magnetic field, and once that electron interact with the nitrogen nucleus, now nitrogen nucleus is there, so that nitrogen nucleus and electron interaction resulted into the further splitting of our nuclear energy level, and once that nuclear energy levels are splitted, the absorption of microwave radiation occurs and we get the three spectrum, okay, or three lines in the ESR spectrum. So the transition again allowed transitions are from the -1 to -1, 0 to 0 and +1 to +1. Okay, so this is the structure for this given compound, and like theoretically we can predict the number of lines in the ESR spectrum by this formula again. So the formula is again 2Ni plus 1, and here, okay, it is wrong calculation. So here what will come, so number of lines will be, or the formula is 2 into n, number of nitrogens are 1, then I value for nitrogen is 1 plus 1. Okay, plus 1, and here one unpaired electron here is there, so we need not to be considered like multiple electrons. So 2 into 1 into 1, that is 2 plus 1, 3. So overall we get the 3 lines. Okay, so 3 lines is the answer. This is not the correct way to obtain that lines. Okay, so we need to solve by using like 2n I, here put the I value for the heteroatom that is present. Okay, heteroatom means any atom other than electron. Okay, so which should be magnetically active. So here nitrogen is active, and generally we have been given with the values for the magnetically active nuclei, that spin quantum number is given for the specific nuclei. Okay, so the number of lines should be 3 for the this given compound. Okay, so next example is the naphthalene anion. Okay, naphthalene anion. So for naphthalene we know that there are the two types of protons. Okay, alpha protons and the beta protons. For naphthalene there are the two types of protons, alpha protons and the beta protons. So there are the two types of proton in the case of naphthalene. So overall we are going to get the peak interaction due to the both of these protons. Okay, so in case of naphthalene radical or anion, we get the one unpaired electron. So that unpaired electron interact with the this nucleus, okay, various nucleus, that is the proton nucleus, and it will not interact with the carbon, okay, because carbon is not, carbon nucleus is not magnetically active, okay, only the proton is active. So in the case of this naphthalene, we get the two sets of proton, that is alpha proton and beta proton. So there are the four equivalent protons at alpha position, 4 alpha position, and there are the four equivalent protons at the beta position, that is here, okay, beta position. So for alpha proton we get the number of lines 5, that is again we are using the same formula 2ni plus 1. Here number of protons are 4 into number of that spin quantum number for proton is 1 by 2. So for alpha type of protons we get the 5 lines, and for beta protons we get the again 5 lines. So overall there are the 25 lines, okay, overall there are the 25 lines for the ESR spectrum of our this naphthalene ion, okay. Next is the anthracene ion, okay, anthracene ion. So the anthracene ion, which will having the three types of proton, one is the alpha, beta, and last one is the gamma type of proton. So there are the annular protons present in the anthracene ion. So there are the three types of protons. So for first alpha type of protons there are four protons. So we get the 5 lines for alpha types of proton. Beta, for beta we get the 5 lines, and for gamma we get the 3 lines. So overall we can calculate the total number of lines by 5 into 5 into 3, that is 75 lines. Overall we get the 75 lines in the ESR spectrum, okay. Overall we get the ESR spectrum. So the intensity of these lines, like here for hydrogen we get the 2 lines, for methyl radical we get the 4 lines, for this compound we get the 3 lines, okay. So the intensity of these lines will depends upon the that Pascalian triangle, okay, Pascalian triangle, that similar type of Pascalian triangle we have used for the NMR spectroscopy for determining the intensities of the peak. So we have used that Pascalian triangle, okay. Well, that we can see that in the next lecture.